Hey guys, I wanted to do a review. I haven't done reviews for a long time, so I'm going to try and get back into it now. And I wanted to start with this one. Got this guy yesterday. It's a Art Figures Soldier of Fortune 2. Basically, it's a gunner from Expendables, or Expendables 2, Dolph Lundgren figure, 1/6 scale, and it goes, it goes in line with your Barney Ross. Because unfortunately, Barney Ross is the only one that Hot Toys has made. So Art Figures has taken up, and they're obviously unlicensed, so they haven't got like the names of the figures and that on them. But really nice figures nonetheless. So I picked this up for £85, I think it was roughly. I got it from collectiblekitbash.co.uk. So go check it out. I think they've got a couple in stock still. I think 1/6 Bruce still has some as well. So go and have a look. First off, the box. I won't spend too long on the box because it's a box. That's it. Yeah, just a picture of the figure on the front, picture of the figure on the back, and then little magnets. Hold it in, open it up, and they've got a picture of the figure inside, and then with his accessories in there as well. And just got the phone. And I've already taken the figure out and put the accessories on, which took ages. But that's what it looks like inside. It's quite a nice box. I like when you've got these little magnets that hold it in. It just makes them feel a bit nicer. They're better than the sort of like sleeve box you get with most of the Hot Toys these days. But here is the figure himself. Dolph Lundgren, gunner, whatever you want to call him. And I've got to say, I'm really pleased with him. I'm done hard for a while whether to get him or not. I've got the Barney Ross Stallone from the first Expendables film, and I've also got the Soldiers of Fortune 1 Lee Christmas. So, it was inevitable I was going to get this one, but I just wasn't sure whether I liked the head sculpt or not. And I thought, I'll only regret it if I hold off and wait till it's sold out. So I just went for it and got it. And I've got to say, I'm really, really pleased I did. The head sculpt isn't spot on. It's not up to Hot Toys sort of standard, but it is really good. I'll give you a close-up look at that in a bit as well. He's got a standard sort of true type knockoff, the Art Figures version. So the articulation is what you expect with Hot Toys true type style body. And that's a little look around his body. He comes with quite a lot of accessories. He's got this big grenade launcher, which at first feels really light. It is quite hollow and quite plasticky, but he comes with your removable grenades, which are in there, which I'll show you in just a second. And they are made of metal. Once it's all loaded up, it's quite heavy feeling. These shotgun shells took me an age to put in, and I was getting really, really cross with them, and I nearly threw the thing across the wall because they just wouldn't go in. In the end, I had to get a little screwdriver and push it up through there, and slowly push that on top of the screwdriver and then down, and that is the only way I could get them in. He comes with a little handgun in here. I'll take that out and show you in a minute. And he comes with a nice shotgun. The shotgun is one of my favourite weapons, but the best one, my favourite weapon, and I'm going to start with that because it's probably my favourite thing that he comes with, is this knife. Now this comes off. I was a little bit unsure whether it was going to unclip at first, but it's just a little metal peg in there, and a little hole there, and that pops off. And you take this out, and you got his dagger. And that is a metal dagger, and it's quite sharp, and it's heavy as well. It's got some weight to it. I'm really, really impressed with that. I love that knife, and it's so big as well. It's just huge. I'm really, really pleased with that. I didn't know it was going to be metal until I got it home. So yeah, that's nice. I haven't tried to get him to hold it yet, but I imagine it's going to cause a problem when I do, because he's got these gloves, which I don't like the gloves. The gloves on this guy aren't as nice as those gloves on the Lee Christmas one, and I didn't like them very much. These are too big. There's like too much at the ends of his fingers. There's like a good little bit at the ends of his fingers that aren't fingers. You can see, like I don't like the gloves. I'm probably going to end up taking these gloves off and just having him bare hands. It would be nice if he came with some other hands that weren't these bendable ones, but he doesn't, so there we go. He also comes with, you have to assemble it all. He comes in the box with just the jumper and his trousers on, and the rest you have to put on yourself. The tack vest is quite easy to put on. This belt is quite easy to put on. Most of it's quite easy to put on. It's just these, and the knife, the sheath for the knife is quite tricky because it's got this really long thread which you have to tie a knot in. And what I do is I just put it round the leg twice and then tied a knot in it. I don't know if that's the right way to do it or not, but I figured that was the way to have the least sort of overhang of this stuff. I'm sure some people are going to have much better ways of doing that than me. And then the gun holster goes on this belt and then around his leg. That was quite easy to do. The pouch, that's just on this belt. And he comes also with, I'll show you this grenade launcher. It comes with a strap for his grenade launcher. And I could not figure out how to make it like strap on properly, so I just got a little bit of blue tack and tacked it on so it holds it, so he can wear it. But I could not figure out how to do it properly, or at least I spent so long with those shotgun shells I didn't want to sit there and struggle anymore. So there's a grenade launcher. This piece here is supposed to clip into a little hole there, but it's too big and doesn't go in all the way. So it doesn't, and it constantly falls off, which is annoying. Got this little sight, which is nice. It moves. This is adjustable. It's all plastic, and it's not been weathered at all. So I'm probably going to get my paints out and give it a little. See, it's fallen off again. And give it a little bit of damage wear here and there. And it. Try to remember how to say. Oh, that's it. It kind of slides round in this weird kind of way. Like that. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I can't see any other way of how it does it. So it slides around like that. And it does come apart. I think it's supposed to come apart. If not, it's just broken. And then you've got these grenades. I'm not going to take them all out. Some of them are a bit snug in there and don't want to come out, or they don't want to go in. But a little bit of force and they do. And they're solid metal, which is good. And nice. Look good. And they're nice and heavy, and once they're all in the grenade launcher, it gives a nice bit of weight to it, so it feels like a solid weapon. When it hasn't got the grenades in there, it does feel a bit flimsy. And I got it out first, and I was like, ooh, because I've got other grenade launchers that I've got for like kit bashing figures, and they're just like solid metal ones. So I got this one out, and I was like, ooh, that's rubbish. But once it's got the grenades in there, it has got some weight to it, so that's nice. So that's a nice piece. And then he's got his. I'm going to regret taking this out of his hand because it took me bloody ages to get it in there. Shotgun, which is a nice shotgun. That's quite weighty. It's got to be a solid bit of plastic. It is just plastic, but nice detail. This one's a bit weathered. It's got some weathering on it here and there, so that's nice. Got the pump action. I really like that shotgun. I've shown you the knife, and then he's got his handgun down there. And that's really nice. This, I believe, is the same gun. I don't know what it's called, but it's the same one that came with the Bruce Willis, the City Police figure, the one from Sin City. And I like the gun then. Removable clip with the bullet. So that's nice. So you got a good array of weapons there. So I'm really pleased with that. It comes with this hat, which is nice. The hat fits nicely, goes over his head and fits nice and tight, so it looks good when he's on. And then he's got the laced shoes with the laces on them. They're nice. I like them. The only other shoes I've had with laces on were the Entebbe Men in Black ones, and I wasn't too keen on them, so I'm quite pleased that they actually look quite good. Okay, so let's try and give you a close-up of his head now. So I'm going to pick the camera up, see if I can get it to zoom in. So there we go. That's Dolph Lundgren. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's got the aged look to him. I got the hair right. I definitely think the hair's right. But I think that's really quite good. I'm impressed with it. Like I say, it's not quite Hot Toys standard, but it is really good. The eyes are nice. They're nice and shiny. Yeah, so I'm pleased with it. If there's one you're thinking about picking up, I would definitely say to pick it up. You won't be disappointed with it. It's a nice figure, definitely a nice figure, and it definitely looks good with the other Expendables. So I'm just going to have a little break in here, and I'll get it set up with the other guys so you can see how they all look together. Okay, so there's the three of them together, and I've got them pretty much standing side by side. So you can see that Dolphin is the tallest of the three, which is a really good little point actually, because he's referred to as a giant quite a few times in the film, so I'm quite pleased that they've actually got a bigger body, or that they've put a longer neck on him, which is perhaps why he's got this like turtleneck jumper, because he's maybe got a longer neck. But he's definitely got something which makes him bigger than the rest, which is really, really good. So I'm really impressed with him. So like I say, if he's a figure that you're thinking about picking up, I would definitely recommend getting him. I really like him. He looks great, the hair sculpt's great, the head looks 90% spot on, well 95% spot on. It's not 100%, but it's really, really close. It's definitely better than the Lee Christmas head sculpt, and not as good as the Barney Ross. It comes with loads of accessories, so yeah, I'd say if you think about it, go and pick him up, you won't be disappointed. And that knife is just brilliant. Much better than the Hot Toys knife that Barney Ross comes with. So yeah, really nice figure. Thanks for watching guys, and goodbye.